Working in a small rural district, it really brings that connection because other places in California also have rural schools. So we really get to see what they're doing, how they're using different strategies, even with their population of students. So we have a high percentage of English learners in our school. So we get to learn a lot about how other schools are doing with their students, what they're implementing, and that's really good to do as a teacher.
I have always felt that when we're a school that faces challenges that in some ways are greater than a lot of other districts, we need to do things differently. And we need to make sure that all of our staff is a part of that decision-making process. So we exposed our teachers to the concepts, the ideas that were coming out of Ed Partners and what that meant for the teamwork. And that became a crucial piece, and that's exactly what has happened, is our teachers have become part of the process because they were part of the process of bringing this to us.
Been through several different program improvement systems. Most of them focus on one group. So some of them focus on the teachers and they only work with the teachers. Some of them focus on the administration. They do coaching with the administration, but that doesn't necessarily directly correlate to the teachers. This program works with the whole system and it puts you all together to collaborate and come up with ideas together and then implementing those plans.
Seeing how excited the kids are, like being able to have them count and get it right and celebrate in their achievements and having them smile bigger than they ever have over math just truly makes me excited because math was not my strong suit, and to see the kids at an early age already achieving and having a love for math is just super motivating. Because we are primarily English language learners at our school, tracking to see how it affects different populations and seeing that coherence across the grade levels. We get to see at kindergarten, maybe they didn't do as well, but then first grade, they're improving, and then in second grade and third grade, and then hopefully we'll get all the way to 8th grade. But it's being able to track how they're doing, and we've found some really cool stuff about how the multilingual learners are actually surpassing the English-only learners based on like the 2 years that I've seen in my classroom doing counting collections, which is kind of unheard of, but it's because we're making this kind of a universal language for our students.
This is the third year in the P3CC work, and this year the students already know what to do, especially in counting collections. They already have the knowledge from when they were in kindergarten and first grade, and now they're in second grade. They already have that knowledge and that practice. So this year I was able to see the students already excited about counting collections. And we also got new manipulatives, so that even brought more excitement to the student.
On the top, no need to stop. More on the floor. Go next door and get 10 more. Digits the same, zeros the game.
It's also helping us develop teacher leaders. We're seeing our team, who's been together for 5 years now, and even on our P3CC team that's been together for 3 years, teachers are starting to step up and take active roles in the system. So it's not all, hey, here's a great plan we're gonna come up with and the admin's going to implement it. It's now, here's a plan we're gonna come up with, and I've got one teacher who's doing this piece, one teacher who's doing this piece. It's been really fun to see that happen as well.
So a lot of the work we've done with 8th grade on track is reviewing our grading practices and giving the students an equitable shot to succeed. And some of the things we do, for example, is accepting late assignments up to a certain point, allowing students multiple opportunities to turn in assignments to improve their grade, retakes on tests.
They help us, like, if we don't get a passing score, they give us retake. In math, our math teacher goes step by step through problems if we don't really understand them, and we'll review them until we understand the problems.
They help me out, like if I'm stuck on something, or they just talk to me like on one-on-one and like ask me like what I need help on and what I'm struggling with.
We want to set all of our students up for success, and the reality is, the more opportunities that are present, they're going to have more opportunities to succeed. Just taking that into consideration and knowing that we not only want our students to go on to the next level, but go on prepared for the next level is a big deal.